After you've decided to start your business and make things official, it's now time for you to register it as a sole trader or a limited company. You can also opt for a partnership, but before deciding which one to go for, let's dive into the pros and cons of each one: sole traders and limited companies. A sole trader is a self-employed person and does not have a separate legal entity from his or her business. So let's say this business is the same as the owner of that business, and the owner has to take full liability of all the losses, profits of the business. To become a sole trader, you have to register using the government portal within 3 months of starting your business. Let's have a short introduction about a company. A limited liability company, as the word suggests, has a limited liability to the owner starting the company. If you're the owner of the company or you become a director of your company, you have limited liability to the amount that you've invested in the business. Limited liability companies are usually registered with the company house with a small fee. So in cases of bankruptcy or losses faced by the business, owners or directors of the limited companies are not liable for it. Then what is the best way to register your business? Let's talk about advantages and disadvantages of starting each of the different types of business, and that will help you make a better decision for yourself. And I'll tell you in the end whether I'm a sole trader or I've started a company for my business. Let's talk about the pros of sole tradership. Number one, it is very easy to set up. Without paying anything, you can register your business as a sole trader with the government of UK. And filing for tax returns is also very easy. Now, since you are the owner of your company and you are personally liable for the business, so all profits go into your pocket. Any profit made by the business, after tax obviously, they go directly into your pocket and you don't need to spend it anywhere else. You can keep all of them for yourselves, or you may decide to invest them again in your business. But nobody's going to ask you about that. Being a sole trader, if you're a very small business and you like to keep it small, you don't want to scale it, then sole tradership is for you, because you get to keep the control of the business in your hands. You don't need to have more investors. You don't need to take more loans. You are not accountable or answerable to other stakeholders in your business. You do what you want to do. Let's quickly come to the cons of sole tradership. As I said, that the owner is personally liable for all the profits and all the losses. So in case your business faces extreme losses, let's say bankruptcy, then the bank, let's suppose you've also taken loans that you are unable to pay back due to your business making losses, then the bank has the right to off your personal property in order to cover those losses. So as a personal person, if my business is not doing well, it is going to directly impact on my personal life. You might have to sell out your house, your car, whatever collateral you've provided to the bank to get that loan. A bank is going to recover losses from that, so that's quite risky. But let's not think about such worse scenarios, but it's good to keep this in mind. Although it's very easy to set up a sole trader, however, the taxes that you pay to the HMRC are going to be more than that paid as a company. So your tax rates would be depending on the amount of profit that you make in your business. It's going to be 20, 30, 40, whatever, based on the different thresholds of profits that you make. But that's not the case with companies. So I have summarized sole tradership for you. Let's talk about the good sides of having a company. Number one, companies pay corporation tax, and this tax is usually lower than tax paid by sole traders. I think it's a far more tax efficient model, and if you think your business is going to earn revenue which is going to be a large number starting from day one, then I think you should go for a company, because I think you can save on tax this way. In case of bankruptcy, as I told you, since owners and directors are not personally liable, their loss is just limited to their investment that is being made in the business. Any other losses, any other payments have to be dealt in a different way, and the owners and directors are away from that. So that's like a huge peace of mind. Cons. It is not easy to set up a company as compared to setting or registering yourself as a sole trader. Secondly, you have to pay a fee for setting up your company to the company's house, which is not a very big amount, but still it's not free to set up a company. Third, it is a lot of documentation when you set up a company, because as a company you become a public company. You are public in the eyes of customers. So the government wants you to be as transparent as you can in terms of documents, taxes, invoices and everything. So there's a lot of documentation that goes into place. So every year you have to give certain documents for your tax purposes, for VAT, for a lot of other things, and that's a lot of work for an entrepreneur who has just started. Now, deciding which one to go for boils down to your own intentions, your goals, and your business plans. I registered as a sole trader when I started my business. I had weighed both the options, but I decided to go with the sole trader option because A, I found it to be very easy to set up. Secondly, I knew that I won't be making profits, like huge amounts of profits in the first or second year that would make me pay lots and lots of taxes. So maybe in future, when I feel that this business model is not working for me, I might switch to being a company. Now, there is no set rule that you cannot change from being a sole trader to a company and then back. Vice versa, you can always change back. So it is not something that if you've started in place A, you cannot go to B and come back. So my advice to you, if you are like me, somebody who has just started the business, it is a small one, you don't expect a lot of revenue, you want to keep things fair and simple, go for sole tradership. And if you want to start a business which is not just about you, it's not just one employee, you have several employees, you decide to have more investors in your business, you plan on making more revenue from the first year, which is going to be a lot, and you don't want to end up paying a lot of tax, then go ahead with a limited company. Hope it was helpful for you. Don't forget to watch this video to see how I started my beauty business journey and how you can do that too. Bye-bye.